Hey guys, welcome back to another video, and in today's video we are doing the Shiny Secrets review for the 24th of November 2021. It's almost the end of the year. It's going to be good, hopefully, and also sorry I haven't done many of these recently. I've just been more busy and stuff, and my will to play Dead by Daylight has been shrinking recently, so yes, but I can still try and do these. Also, the shrines have been really bad. If you follow my Twitter, I tweet them out anyway, but yeah, the shrines are just really awful recently, so don't expect this to be a very long video. Without further ado, I'm just going to get started, I think. First of all, we have Aftercare, which is a Jeff perk, and honestly, this one's pretty underrated, I think. I use this quite often, and I actually really enjoy it. Basically, every time you rescue someone, or they rescue you, oh no, I think it's like if you rescue them or you fully heal them, I think, like a health state. Basically, you see each other's auras, and this stays until you get hooked, and then the effect goes off. And if you have this perk tier 3, if you rescue like the 3 other survivors, or heal the 3 other survivors, that means you can see up to 3 of their auras, which basically means you'll be able to see everyone on the map, see what they're doing, with unlimited range, because this perk has no range limit. You can literally just see what someone's doing literally at all times. So yeah, I think this one's actually really underrated. I use this really often on loads of my survivors. It's a really fun perk to use. It's easy to activate, just getting a rescue or just doing a health state, and then in return you literally can see what someone is doing from any range until you get hooked again. So I guess that's the downside, is that it resets it, so you have to go and find someone else to, heal or rescue and stuff. But honestly, this perk's really fun to use. It's really good on solo queue, because again, it's good to just see what a teammate's doing. If they're sprinting around and vaulting, they're probably being chased. You can see if they're doing a gen. If there's Devour Hope or something, or Ruin, then if they're doing a totem, you can assume that, oh, they're getting that totem. You know what I mean? It's just a good one to use. And also, it's a really good perk to find someone to heal you, which is what I like about perks like Bond, because if you're injured, then you know where to find someone to heal you up quickly, instead of staying injured or trying to find a medkit or something. So honestly, Aftercare is great. I really enjoy this perk. It's honestly one of my favourites to use on Survivor, I would say. It's really fun. Next up, we have Monitor and Abuse, which is a Doctor perk, and this one has it so when you're in a chase, your terror rate is increased by 8 meters, and then when you're not and you're just walking around normally, your terror rate is decreased by 8 meters, and your field of view is increased by 10 degrees as well. This one is really popular on killers with naturally smaller terror radiuses. Hag has 24 meters, so if you use this on Hag, then she only has 16 meters. You used to be able to use this on Deathslinger, because Deathslinger had a 24 meter radius, but now he has a 32 one, which is standard. Don't get me wrong, you can still use this perk on killers who do have the standard terror radius. It's good just to kind of see. I don't know. I feel like every time I play against someone who uses this perk, it kind of throws me off balance a little bit, because it's like, they're coming, but they're right there, and I'm like, oh shit, what? So I don't know. I use this on Legion as well, which might be a weird one to say, but I don't know. I think it works, to be honest. I think that just that kind of slight surprise off edge factor. I don't know. I think it's all right. Also, again, there's the field of view increase, which is not too bad. It does not stack with Shadowborn, so you can't use this with Shadowborn to get 25 meter field of view increase. And yeah. Also, Myers. This one's really popular on Myers, because Myers in tier 1 has no terror radius, but in tier 2 it's a 60 meter terror radius, which then means he only has an 8 meter terror radius in tier 2, which basically means that you're gonna not even see or hear him before he comes. He's just gonna be there, basically. So yeah, I think this one is pretty good. Also, again, Doctor himself benefits from this with his Static Blast. But other than that, I don't know, I think it's okay. Again, Myers is the main candidate I can think of. But other than that, I don't know. I don't really use it a whole lot, to be honest. Next up we have Smash Hit, which is a Yunjin Lee perk, and once again I feel like this is the first time that it's in the shrine, but I think the prices might be lowered, or if it has been in before, I can't really remember, to be honest. This one is pretty good actually. Again, I think this one's quite underrated. I have been using this one more recently and I've actually been really enjoying it. So, this is an exhaustion perk. Also, pardon me for my throat, I woke up like less than an hour ago, so apologies about that. But anyways, this one's an exhaustion perk, and you get the sprint burst once you pallet stun a killer, and you get it for 4 seconds. It used to be 3 seconds, but obviously part of the animation, it triggers basically the second that the stun animation happens, so you'll still have like half a second of that wasted in the animation of throwing the pallet down, if that makes sense, because you get locked into place. So they've increased it to 4 seconds. Basically, yeah, you'll get the normal, cause the exhausted for like 40 seconds, and you can't recover from exhausted while running, basically. Yeah, so you'll get this perk activated by stunning the killer with a pallet. Honestly, again, this won't get value every game because it has to be the pallet stun, and it also can't be any other stun. It can't be head on, it can't be DS or anything. Obviously, can't be DS. That's fucking broken. But yeah, you know what I mean. So this one's really good at unsafe pallet loops. If you know you can guarantee a guarantee a stun, it's really good to be able to just get that distance. Depending if they break it or not, you can basically end the chase right there. Again, I think it's underrated. I think this one's okay. Don't get me wrong, I'd still rather use things like Sprint Burst or Dead Hard. But this one I've been using more recently, and actually can get you a ton of value. Again, it's just good you can just end chases like right there, depending on what map it is and where they are and everything. So might be a little bit annoying to trigger because it has to be the stun, so you have to make sure you like time it right, and if they respect it, then like you're fucked basically. But yes, it's good. I think this one is pretty good, honestly. People should give it a chance. And finally, we have Trail of Torment, which is an Executioner Pyramid Head perk, and again, this one's actually really fun to use in my opinion. Basically, every time you kick a generator, you become undetectable until the gen either stops regressing or you injure a survivor or down a survivor, basically. It will show everyone the aura of the gen that you kicked. It will be in the yellow aura, and it has a cooldown of like a minute, I think, if it gets deactivated by any means. So yeah, again, this one, it's really cool to be able to. It's really easy to trigger, and again, it is a bit too easy as well to lose it because my god, pardon me. It is a bit too easy to lose as well because again, you either have to injure or down someone, or if they go touch that gen, and again, it shows the aura of the gen, to be honest. So but other than that, I think it's really good. I think this is a solid perk, honestly. My favourite killer to use this perk on is Leatherface, because also, yeah, there's a lot more perks now that have yellow auras and stuff. Like, I think of like Better Together, but also I know there's some other perks that highlight gens and certain auras and stuff, like Red Herring as well does that as well. So, there's more perks that involve yellow auras, so sometimes you might catch them off guard and make them think that it's something like that. But Leatherface is my favourite perk, my favourite killer to use this perk on, because being able to just undetectable on Leatherface is so terrifying. Just going up to someone behind a gen, you can either grab them off it, but just being able to just reverently chainsaw and just insta-down someone, they have absolutely no clue that you're coming, literally makes you shit themselves. You can tell, because when you do it, and like they get off the gen or something, and they just spin around like crazy initially. It, like, you can tell you just made that person just shit themselves pretty much. So again, solid perk. I think this one's great, and again, on Pyramid Head himself, this is good, but a lot of killers can use this, to be fair. And now I'm going to go over which ones I think you should buy, and I'm going to say Aftercare. Aftercare, honestly, is really solid, and it's not for everyone, I don't think. Again, if you play Survive Friends, then this basically doesn't do anything, because you can just tell each other where you are anyway. But honestly, if you're like me and you solo queue a lot, or you struggle about team information like that, then this is really good. It's so easy to trigger, and also easy to lose, because it gets reset. But honestly, it's so good and it's so useful. And again, if you get this at tier 3, as long as you unhook or heal the 3 other people before you get hooked. You can see what everyone is doing at all times. So, yeah. And also trail, kind of. I just think trail's a good perk. I'm not sure if it's enough to buy from the shrine. I mean, I love it, but that's kind of biased. Is it actually good, useful in general? Yeah, I think so. I think it's okay. Again, you might have this get deactivated a lot because, again, it does highlight the gen and, you know, things like that. You have to make sure you chase them off it and stuff. So, maybe if you're interested, but I think one you should definitely get is Aftercare because, honestly, it's very good. And the other 2, again, like, they're okay. I'm not sure if I would say to buy them with shards, though. I think you can just maybe just get the characters for those. I don't know. But guys, that's gonna do it from me. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one. I don't know why I'm doing commentary videos. I'm sorry. Hopefully soon, but whatever. I'll see you soon.